Hey guys, Nate here with the Volunteer Tech Vlog, and it is Saturday, July 18th? I think it's the 18th. Sounds about right. And this will be a, what is it going to be, a vlog video, a trouble report video? It's kind of a mixture of both. We'll call it a trouble report. So, using a four-headed PC. I should title this one "The Perils of Using a Four-Headed PC," a cautionary tale. So first of all, when you're doing tech at a church, a smaller church, right? Not like a big mega church with a tech. Like, this is all volunteer staff, right? So staff is like, that's even, to use the word staff seems too much. I mean, it's like absentee staff, right? I mean, people just show up on Sunday and kind of go behind the scenes and do stuff. So anyway, we just came off of EBS, which was awesome, but the video configuration was changed to meet the needs of VBS. So it wasn't our typical video setup. So I am trying to put that back. Well, you got the right of way. Well, this guy's going, so I'm gonna, my turn. Okay, where was I? Traffic. It's always good to pay attention to traffic. So yeah, VBS is over. They had a little bit of a different video setup, and so I came in there to clean things up. So that was my primary goal, was to, like, you know, after a while, there's just patches upon patches upon patches, and there's just this spaghetti of cables that just builds up, and if nobody's kind of like maintaining it on a regular basis, it can get pretty nasty. So I was sorting through all kinds of cables. I mean, I found transmitters buried under piles of cables that weren't even being used anymore, that we can sell or donate or whatever. So just kind of cleaning house, putting a new power strip in, moving another power strip, getting everything up to fire code, making sure we don't have extension cords plugged into extension cords now that our system has changed. But so I did all that stuff, and I made some pretty good progress with, you know, neatening up the racks and organizing the cables and just making it so you can visibly troubleshoot and see where, you know, cables are going from point A to point B. That's kind of, you want to label things. There's certain things that really help troubleshooting, and having a neat, clean rack really helps. Having a logical flow in locations for equipment helps too. But spent a good chunk of time doing that, and I figured, okay, let me turn everything back on and make sure it works. And the physical cable structuring was exactly the same. I checked that, but I go to turn on the system and it's not working properly. So ProPresenter is doing some funny things where, you know, so we've got our main display, our main output for ProPresenter, and for some reason that's not going to all the displays because we've got mismatched resolutions, because we don't have a full broadcast, you know, SDI or HD SDI type of platform, because when you're doing stuff for a church, you want to do it on a budget, right? You want to do the best you can with what you have. You want to make your budget dollars stretch the most. So unfortunately, this can be a downfall of tech savvy people that are, you know, theoretically know how to put a system together, but they don't really come from a broadcast world or an integration world. And I mean, I do come from an integration world, and this stuff is tricky because we're using it in these funny applications for the church. Like, typically, you know, I'd expect a display to come in and hook up to a wall plate or some sort of input, and we might have an EDID minder there to help out. But I mean, when you've got a PC that has four outputs, you've got not only EDID to worry about, but you've got what Windows is going to do with that EDID information. And Windows is going to automatically try to prioritize things, and that's what I'm running into right now, is Windows is trying to prioritize displays in a way that doesn't make sense to me as the video operator. And so login screens are all messed up. And so anyway, I'm going to try to go into the NVIDIA control panel and I don't know, maybe make an EDID, save an EDID table to a text file and load the EDID automatically through this NVIDIA application. I haven't messed with it too much before. Like I said, I mean, this is the stuff you run into when if you're doing stuff at a church, because it's kind of like half, well, at least the system we have here is like half broadcast, kind of half prosumer, and it's kind of a funny beast, because we don't want to go like full out broadcast, because that would be really expensive, and we don't really need to do all that. We do have some consumer type needs, like we want to be able to play back DVDs, right, and stuff like that. So unfortunately, with the copy protection and HDCP and EDID, it just becomes kind of a bear to manage sometimes. So that's kind of where I'm at today. Hopefully we can get this all up and running and squared away. I'm gonna round 2 Saturday afternoon. I'm gonna go in here and see if we can get things working for Sunday. Wish me luck.